Cameras in a courtroom provided a way for millions of us to watch the O.J. Simpson trial unfold more than 25 years ago. Some states have allowed cameras in courts for years, even decades, but not here in Indiana. Tonight, our Rachel Krause explains the new direction from the state Supreme Court that will put more eyes on Indiana courtrooms.
I'm here inside IU's McKinney School of Law. This is a practice courtroom where students are able to practice as if they were inside a real courtroom in Indiana. We can't normally show you those. Indiana prohibits cameras in the courtroom, but that's about to change.
I think it's a huge change, but it's one that's come after a lot of study. And so there was just a pilot project that happened in five different courtrooms around the state. And before that, there were other sorts of ways to experiment and make sure this works. And what the courts come up with is a really fine-tuned rule that exempts certain kinds of cases, exempts certain kind of witnesses, doesn't allow jurors to be shown on camera.
This massive shift in bringing transparency into the courtroom was a slow process. Dave Arland, executive director with Indiana Broadcasters Association, says they've been pushing for this for 2 decades. Now, Indiana will join a majority of other states nationwide, shining a light into a public process.
This news from the Supreme Court is fantastic in our view because it means that finally the voice of the public and the eyes of the public can be in a courtroom very quietly, respectfully, seeing what happens in a court, and we can share that information with our viewers.
To get to this point, last year, 5 judges around the Hoosier State tried out allowing cameras in the courtroom, including Marian Voorhees, then working as a circuit court judge in Delaware County. She says she saw local newspapers, students, and news outlets in her courtroom, coming in with little issue.
I did not have any pushback from any of the attorneys, the parties, witnesses. I think people are so used to media now and the idea of cameras being in the courtroom. I did not have any issues with that.
Judge Voorhees says in her 2 decades of serving on the bench, she saw time and time again people are interested in getting a better look into our judicial system. She says this will open that door to the public.
So I think people are really fascinated by that. They really want to know what's happening. And yeah, people say, well, you could come to court, you can sit in the courtroom if you want to. Well, you know, a lot of people have jobs. Some people may not have good transportation. So it does give people the opportunity to see what really does go on.
So it's important that you know that this rule is not immediate. So Rachel, when will cameras be allowed in the courtroom?
Well, the Indiana Supreme Court says the change will end up taking effect on May 1st.
Okay.
And to be clear, it does allow a judge to have judicial discretion on what pieces of the trial, the court hearing, may be recorded. Okay. And judges may even require news outlets like us to have to apply to be able to go into a courtroom with a camera to be able to record any kind of a court hearing or trial.
It's going to be very interesting to cover trials now with cameras inside.
Absolutely. This is a game changer.
You bet. Rachel, thanks.